Welcome back to DFYFB. I'm Zach.
And I'm Danny.
And today we're going back into K-pop. So this band today is called Infinite, and I didn't want this to be a BTS channel, even though they are my favorite K-pop band at the moment. So Infinite they're a little older. They just come back out with a new song after a while, and they lost a member. So during the contract negotiations last year, their best dancer, Hoya, his name's Hoya, he decided to leave the band. And I guess he's kind of been doing a lot of K-dramas and stuff like that, and kind of wanted to do his own thing. Can't really blame him for it, but it sucks when, one of your favorite bands
sounds like a K-drama of its own.
A little bit. Maybe. I guess we'll never know. But this is a song that has a little bit of meaning, I guess, to them more than myself. This was probably the first song that I've heard of theirs, but this was also their first big hit. Now, why that was a big deal was this hit, before that, they were really poor. I mean, they were under a label that wasn't spending a whole lot of money on them. And the way to make money and have a better life for yourself in the K-pop, I guess, area is to have a hit song that gets you into better housing and whatnot. And so this is the song that did it. It's a weird mix-up of 2000s versus an 80s beat. And what I mean that is so when I first listened to this song, it almost started off like the song Shattered Dreams by Johnny Hates Jazz. I think that's the name of the group.
Okay.
So it's you won't listen to it, you won't hear it right away, and if you don't know the song that well, you'd be like, what are you talking about? But I guarantee you, if you play the very beginning of Shattered Dreams and the very beginning of this song, they're very similar.
Okay.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. And this is all in black and white. This is the dance version of the music video. This is that part that I'm talking about. It's not long, but...
It does have a very 80s vibe to it, yeah.
And that's L. He's their visual, the best looking guy in the group. He's also into K-dramas a lot. That's... let's see, I would need to look this up. That is... Wuhan. That's Songjong, the girliest looking guy I've ever seen in my entire life, in a good way. That is the leader, Kim Sung-kyu, and I'm probably butchering the names. That's Hoya in the middle. He's their dancer. This isn't really set up really great for explaining each individual member because they're all on the screen at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's just catchy, it's fun.
It is good. They almost, their clothes and stuff have a very 80s vibe to them too.
Oh, just wait. We're gonna watch an
cool,
80s inspired K-pop song here. Now, they've done a lot of the variety shows where they follow them around, pull pranks on each other and stuff like that. So I think anything like that, any band like that is accessible and has that much media, you can really start liking bands just based on their personalities.
Yeah.
And he was in Master Son. He was that K-drama I'm telling you about.
Oh, yeah.
He played the younger version of the main character. Again, just so feminine. And not in a bad way, just... He owns it. He knows it. He's known for doing girl dances. The girl knows all the choreography.
All the choreography for the female dance.
Most likely gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know there's a bunch of rumors.
Man, those zebra pants though, I kind of want some.
I kind of just wish that in Korea it was a little bit more. It was easier for them to come out and be open. There's always a good little breakdown there. And they were actually known for dancing, they were one of the K-pop groups that were really known for dancing like BTS is now.
Oh, gotcha.
But
this would be an amazing song to play DDR.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I think a bunch of, they need a K-pop DDR.
That would be amazing. I would play the snaps out of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
K-pop
So
dancing.
there's actual video of them winning that first award, and they're all breaking down because they get a nice place to live.
Right.
So this isn't just, getting fame and notoriety. This is better life, and I think that's what it's like for a lot of K-pop idols or wannabes. Like, you debut and then it's kind of up in the air whether or not you go anywhere. And of course the rapping. So there was a music video to this, and it's not anywhere near as interesting as the dance version, but
That was fantastic.
that was infinite, and they have so many good songs. Like we'll probably end up watching another one here today, so she can see that. But yeah, it's weird. I've gotten really big into K-pop, into K-dramas. And I have to actually have somebody to thank for that, and her name is Jessica Hall. She's a friend that I've met who's really big into the K-dramas and K-pop, and she's kind of, been really nice and helping me out and texting me like groups to listen to or shows to watch, and
Just
it's
expanding
addictive.
your horizons.
Yeah, it's kind of like getting in touch with my roots a little bit.
Yeah.
But I will say this, be very careful. They're highly addictive. Maybe not the K-pop, but like the K-dramas are.
K-dramas.
In the past month and a half, maybe 2 months, I have literally watched nothing but K-dramas to the point where I have no idea what's going on in Western media. I don't. Other the little blurbs that I see on YouTube and stuff like that.
That's so funny.
I get home. They're so long is the deal. They're like
Yeah.
an hour and a half per episode. So you're like, I just watched a full-length
Right.
movie.
So you get sucked in.
So,
it's
yeah.
a lot of storyline to take in
Oh
per
my gosh.
episode. Yeah.
And it's so formulaic, but it's so good because the story trumps it, generally speaking.
Right.
And then there's good and bad ones, but the ones that I've seen so far have been top-notch. Well, this has been another episode of DFYFB, Listens to K-Pop.
Yeah, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's all we really have for today. So I'm Danny,
I'm Zach.
and we'll catch you next time.
Till next time.